Look at these two out here. Say then why you in the pool then?
That's all not your friend.
No, go back that way by the stairs so you don't fall in, Skylar. We just getting our feet wet today.
What are you doing?
Did I splash you? Say don't do that no more. Yeah, no splashing.
Come on, get back to it. Well, get back over there.
What? Does she want a Pop-Tart?
Okay. Okay, get up to it. Yeah, go get it.
Wait, we gotta dry your feet off. Where you going?
Wait, Mama.
We gotta dry your feet off. Dry your feet off on the rug so you don't get wet tracks in the house and make somebody fall. You want a Pop-Tart? Skylar loves Pop-Tarts. Okay. Oh, her little booty got wet. And she got her Pop-Tart. Don't give her the whole thing because she's gonna get ready to eat in a little bit and she ain't gonna want to eat. What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you. She didn't say you can have some too.
I'm not.
Skylar got her Pop-Tart and now she over here watching her some Boss Baby. You watching Boss Baby? It look a little different over here. We took the curtains down back when Dorian was supposed to come through, and then after we took them down, Freddie said he didn't want to put them back up because he wanted to get a different kind now, so we're looking for different colors of what we want to put out here. I was like, I don't know what that navy blue though that we had, I really liked it, but this Florida heat was not agreeing with it. Like when we were taking them down, did you notice like it was like fading in certain spots from the dark blue?
The sun was here.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what other color do we want to do. We want to do like maybe like a beige or a gray. Would a gray be good?
Maybe a whitish or grayish.
A white?
Maybe grayish.
Like a white sheer?
Yeah.
Okay, we could do white sheer. I thought you meant like white, like thick curtains like them blue ones. I was like,
There's some that won't fade, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sheer curtains. Do sheer curtains fade? I don't think they fade. They should be good. Get some white ones and drape them up through here. I'm gonna miss that blue though. Maybe we can get like a blue rope or something to tie it with, so you can still have that blue tied in.
Take it off. It's your what shirt?
This is my play shirt.
Take it off. I'm telling Doug. Take it off.
I am.
Right now.
They said you're siding with the enemy with that shirt on.
We gotta get the whole rundown.
Oh yeah. Traitor. I burnt all my cowboy stuff. No, I'm kidding. I didn't have no cowboy stuff to begin with. I just had my shirt that
$25.
You should have got the one I got. It didn't have nothing on it. It was just blue, just in case. The only one that had something on it was the one LaQuanda made me. That I'm still gonna keep because I can use it as a workout shirt, so I'm good. We're gonna still keep it.
I'm gonna cut the grass in this shirt.
Cut the grass in that shirt? So stupid. I thought you was gonna say you gonna swim in that shirt.
Swim in it, wash your car with it.
Maybe you should exercise in it. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I had to teach Skylar the new cheer. She was out there on the practice field with the kids talking about go blue, go gray, go Cowboys. I'm like, no, let's go blue, orange, go great, go Gators. Well, obviously, as you guys can tell, there's been some changes since the last time that we were on here. A couple of changes. We are no longer with the Cowboys, and there's a reason, and it's a good reason. Sometimes change is good, and we'll go into details with that for you guys in a little bit. We'll probably head upstairs and talk to you guys so we can kind of break it down.
Pick that up, Mama.
Yeah, it's getting a little windy, number one,
Give me that.
and
Pick it up. The trash.
it's gonna get dark soon too. Oh, check out the Calusias behind me. Do y'all see these? Look at them. They growing, y'all. They almost ready.
I just pulled the weeds out.
Yeah? Hold on. Let me get an overview. It's been a minute since we did an overview of the yard. We got to put a before and after pic up here. So basically, you see this little one right here in the middle? That one died, and Freddie brought it back to life. But the Calusias were smaller than that when we first got them. And now look at them. They're like at the halfway mark. I really feel like we should have got a stick, a yard stick or something, and took pictures. Yes, baby? You got Pop-Tart all on your face, honey. Yeah, Pop-Tart, baby.
What you want to talk about, Ma?
What you want to tell me?
I like to remind you. When it was a bedtime, I got my dolphin stuffing toys.
Yup. Go stand next to the Kalusha so I can see how tall it grew.
That's like the biggest one over here, though.
Where's the biggest one?
Probably this one over here.
Okay, Skylar, go stand next to it. We're gonna use you as a measuring stick because I don't have one. We gotta go get one from the store.
Yeah, that's my biggest one.
That's the biggest one in the middle? I thought that side was the biggest one over there by the palm tree.
Well, like we come on this side, that side look bigger. We still hit this side look bigger. But I think this side is bigger.
Okay. I think it's the widest one, but I think that side's bigger. Okay, Sky, go stand by it. Let's see how tall it grew. What? Skylar is as tall as you. Oh
No, this side look
boy.
bigger though. Now this
Okay,
side
go
look
stand next to the other side then. Let's see, because that one was past her head. Go on the other side and see if that one's bigger over there. The one closest to the palm tree, it looks like it's taller. Like the second one over. Yeah. Nope. This one right here.
Come on, Ma.
As I get closer to it, it don't look as big anymore.
That's all I was saying.
That one, the second one right there. Or is it just really wide?
It is going out this way.
Well, they looking real good right here. Okay, that one's like right up to her head. But these are so cool. You got to put a before and after pic so they can see. Look how thick they've gotten, you guys. Freddie's doing a good job out here. Good job with your green thumb. They're almost there. How long has it been since we've had them now? Like since February?
6 months.
6 months? And how long for them to be fully grown? A year, right?
It's about a year, maybe even that.
Yeah. But they said by December we should be at least to the gate. I think so. I think by December we'll be at the gate. Woohoo! That'd be cool. All right, so let's head inside. Wait, let me grab Skylar's shoes and stuff and we'll head inside. And we're gonna head inside so we can tell y'all the tea because I know y'all waiting for the tea. We're gonna give you all the tea. It's hot, so get ready. Skylar, come pick up your toys off the floor, sweetie. You got some ovens on my floor and stuff. Can you clean that up? Please and thank you. And what is this? Oh, I don't know. I was about to throw this away. This is Sky shocking. Sky, do you want this? It was on my floor. It's gonna be in the garbage. I just stepped on it. Look at you looking at me like, don't you throw my stuff in the garbage?
I had one morning, I had the toys this morning. I had to bring to the box thing.
Okay. Well, when you're done playing with your toys, you're supposed to put them away. You went outside with me and Dada, but you left all your toys on the floor. You're supposed to put them away so they don't get destroyed or thrown in the garbage, right?
Yep.
Yep. I was just about to say, excuse me, sir. The people are waiting. They waiting for this hot tea we about to pour. I told them it's gonna be served up hot. So get ready. All right, y'all. Now that we sit down at the table, we can go ahead and spill this tea. So basically, the reason why this tea is so hot is because, y'all, we got fired. I can't even hold a straight face. I'm just kidding, y'all. Let me tell you what had really happened. Technically, yeah, we kind of did get fired, but let me explain it a little bit further. So, in the last video that we did concerning the whole football situation, I was telling you guys how me and Freddie decided that we're going to stay on the team. We're going to work things out. We had got this great news. Changes were occurring. So we had thought and believed. That particular day, we had the meeting. And I think I explained it a little bit in that video, but just in case, because it's been a minute. We had a meeting with the commissioner, me, Freddie, the other assistant coach, as well as the head coach.
We wasn't really getting along anyway. As far as the two assistant coaches, myself and Brett, wasn't getting along with the head coach, Justin.
Correct. And
I mean, the whole season we wasn't getting along.
Yeah, and you know how I felt. I didn't too much care for him either. But anyway, so the coaches and everybody, we all had kind of like a team staff meeting or whatever with the commissioner to sort out our differences. And during that meeting, you know, some decisions were made. Justin was told to give the coaches positions because it surfaced that the coaches did not have a position, and that did start a lot of the issues that they had because Justin was being like a dictator trying to just control everything. So we didn't have like a defensive coach and an offensive coach or anything. They were just standing there waiting for Justin to give the orders, basically. So the commissioner explained, hey, we need to fix this situation first. Justin assigned offensive and defensive coordinators and you oversee them both. And Justin was like, cool, no problem. He didn't have a problem with that. He was like, okay, we can do that. Now, the issue came in when he gave Brett, the other assistant coach, that offensive coordinator position.
Gave me defense.
And Freddie was fine with defense, but he gave Brett, the other assistant coach, the offensive position, right? And with him being the offensive coordinator, he said, listen, since I'm the offensive coordinator, I want to make some suggestions for some changes. And the main change he said that we needed to make was a quarterback change. When I tell you, Justin looked like he was about to flip his freaking lid out there. He had a problem.
His son is the quarterback.
Yes. And he didn't want his son to be moved. And no one has an issue with his son. His son is so cute. He's such a cute kid. The only issue is that he wasn't necessarily the best person on the team for that position. And some of the stuff that the coaches wanted to do, he wasn't able to do it. But there were other players that could.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of the season, Justin said he was willing to do whatever was best for the team. So Brett made a suggestion, and he did not agree with that at that time. But after a conversation and talking, and the commissioner telling him, like, you know, you got to do what's best for the team. It may not be what you want to do, but you know, it's about the team and blah, blah, blah. Justin was just like, okay, fine. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's squash this. We're going to make a quarterback change in practice tomorrow. We're going to see what to do. Now, this particular day that we had this meeting,
that was on a Monday.
It was on a Monday. And we had a practice. No, it wasn't on a Monday.
Sunday.
It was on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It was on a Saturday that we had that meeting, right?
Yeah.
And then Monday was the first practice that we had, because Tuesday was going to be a makeup game from the storm.
Yeah, from Hurricane
Dorian. So here we go. We're trying to do this quick because the battery about to die. So here we go. Sunday we have the meeting. Everybody agreed we're going to make these changes. Saturday we had the meeting. Everybody agreed we're going to make these changes, right? Monday is practice day. They implemented all the changes that Brett and Freddie had in the meeting, and Justin, you know, he didn't really necessarily agree with it, but he was going along with the flow for the sake of the team, and the parents loved it. And we ended up having to stay late that night on a school night because of the new changes that they were putting in place.
And all the parents loved the new look.
Yes.
They were loving it.
They were excited because we had been losing. We had been losing so bad. So they were like, okay, this change is going to be good. It's going to have a spark with the kids, blah, blah, blah. This is Monday night. Practice extended well past 8 o'clock. Parents were like, yeah, but it was on a school night. You know how that go. They don't like staying late if they don't have to on a school night. But they understood what was happening. They agreed to stay late. It is what it is. The next day.
No, the next morning. That was
the next
Monday,
okay.
We had Monday practice. Tuesday there was game day, the makeup game.
Yeah, the next day, which is Tuesday morning.
We got a text from the commissioner, the one we had the meeting with. And he basically he texted you too, right?
Nope, he only texted you and Brett.
Well, he texted me and Brett. He said, hey, look. Justin, the head coach, he has final say-so over everything. I just want to make sure y'all understand that.
That was a weird text, though, because they were like, what you mean?
I said, whoa, that's kind of weird. We just had a meeting. What you talking about? We all agreed what's going on. And so I said, oh, but some ain't right. Yeah. And so we come to the game Tuesday, which was our makeup game. The next day. Well, it was the same day, Max. Actually, the same day. He did Tuesday morning. So we come to the game, and Justin say, oh, everything going back to normal. My son quarterback. Forget everything we practiced last night. We going back to the old stuff. On game day.
On game day. He didn't tell them that morning. He told them on game day at, what was the game was at 6?
Yeah, it was at 6. We didn't find out till we got to the field. We walked on the field, and he
the commissioner texted him at like 9 or something that morning.
About 10 o'clock.
Justin never said a word till the coaches got on the field that he switched everything back and he put his son as the quarterback and all this other stuff.
Everything.
And he took some of the players off defense and changed them. He changed everything and didn't say nothing to none of you guys.
And so the parents looking like, what's going on? All the parents will say, they're like, what we just practiced last night? You know, who's out here well past practice time? They looking at me like, what's going on?
Why y'all changed it? They didn't know that Freddie and Brett didn't know that there was going to be a change. They didn't know anything.
Because Justin had got that a little earlier. He got there before everybody.
Yeah. So during that game, there was a lot of confusion. The kids didn't know what they were doing. Basically, we lost horribly. Kids got hurt. There was 2 fights that game, or 3 fights. It was 2 fights that game.
3 fights.
Okay, the kids on the Cowboys team that we were on, they were fighting each other on the field. And that last fight was like really bad. It was a very violent fight. And so the parents were upset because of the fighting. They were also upset because they stayed late for no reason.
And they were like, what's going on?
Justin's family was out there fighting with the parents as well. It was just crazy. Like, everybody's intensity level was really high because there was some shady stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
And so during the game, Justin's family, they were fighting with the parents were fighting with them, the coaches, he got involved and he started fighting with the parents, and then the assistant coach tried to step in to, like, you know, mediate everything, and he got into it with him too. Well, not Freddie, but Justin got into it with the assistant coach too. All of this happened in front of the kids, y'all. It was insane what was happening that day. So at the end of the game, the head coach, Justin, he decides to, you know, pull everybody to the side and kind of have a conversation about what all happened. However, I don't really know exactly what his train of thought was at that time, because it went so left. Instead of trying to mediate the situation, it intensified. He went and he started downgrading the coaches, he started downgrading the parents, and then he started even downgrading the kids, trying to crush their dreams, talking about they're not gonna be NFL players and all this in college, like all this crazy stuff. Like, why would you say that to kids? Not only did they lose the game and fight and all this other stuff, but now you telling them they're not gonna be no NFL player? Like, what is wrong with you? Bruh, that whole thing went completely left, and the parents were so upset. They were like going off on him, and he was going back and forth with them. All this again in front of the kids. So a couple of the parents, after this, like a lot of the parents ended up taking their kids and leaving, like they just walked off the field. Yeah, and during this conversation, like, I ended up stepping off to the side a little bit, and some of the parents that were getting ready to leave because they was upset with how he handled it, they came up to me and they were like, you know, what can we do? We want to talk to the board because I don't like what he's doing and how he's handling it and all this other stuff. Now, me as a teen mom, at that time, I was the communications facilitator type person. So when they asked me what to do and how to get in contact with the board, I gave them the information of how to do it and how to address your concerns, because that was a part of my job. So I gave that to the parents, and they did exactly what you do when you get that type of information. And they went to the board and they told the board all their complaints, all their issues, everything that was going on with the team, with Justin being the head coach, and especially with all the fights and how he didn't do anything. So the board got involved. Word got back to Justin that the board was involved, and also word got back to him that I was the one who gave the parents the information on how to do that. And basically he decided that I was no longer needed on the team, and he told me to step down because it would be in the best interest for everyone. Not only did he tell me to step down, but he sent Freddie a text the same day. He didn't tell me verbally, he texted to me. And he texted Freddie telling him to step down too. Now, since he asked us to step down and I felt that it was personal due to, you know, the situation that had happened, I asked for a transfer for our kids to a different team, because I felt like if the coach got a personal issue with me, I don't want that trickling down to the kids, and I don't want to create a hostile environment for them. This is a game, they're supposed to be having fun. So I talked to the board about doing a transfer. Word got back to Justin that we wanted to transfer Kevis and Freddie, because, you know, we take care of Kevis, we're like his caretakers while he's on the field. So he found out that that's what we wanted to do, and Lord, his whole tone changed.
Well, we forgot to tell him about his dad. Where you get this power from? Oh
yeah, well, so, we'll get to that after we start talking about what happened with the change, like what with his tone changing and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. We get to that point now.
Yeah.
So the reason he have all this power is because his dad is one of the sponsors for the league. Like he know people, and he well, not volunteer, but donate money to the league. You know,
yeah. When money's involved,
he's one of the sponsors for the league, basically. Him and his company.
So that's why nothing really happened to him. That's why nobody took action on him. And when he did,
this whole entire time,
even after the board got the information that he did what he did, he still finessed his way up out of that, and nothing happened to him. The only thing that happened was that me and Freddie were asked to step down, and then the parents started to get mad because they didn't want us to leave. So they ended up having a board meeting to talk about, you know, the issues that they were having on the team, and then also to get us back on the team. But Freddie and I decided that we did not want to come back on the team due to the personal issues.
We just wanted to go to a different team.
Yeah, so we asked the board to transfer us to a different team within the same league. But once again, Justin used his powers and got the board to decline our request.
He wanted the board to stay on this team,
basically. So I was like, Justin, he didn't want them to play for another team. So once again, like I said, y'all, he used his powers to get the board to decline the transfer. So basically they told us that they weren't going to be able to go to another team, and instead they recommended that we stay on the Cowboys team with Justin and work.
Okay, he told them that we was going to be work. He told them that we talked and we had worked everything out. Yeah, it was all buddies.
He told the parents that he called us, and you know, he's working things out with us, and I'm sitting up here like, what? I never talked to this. The last message that I got from Justin was that I was no longer wanted on that team or needed on that team. That was the last conversation that we had, and I didn't even respond to that one. And then he gonna text Freddie talking about how the board declined his request, but the kids are welcome to come back. And he sent you a text message with that weeks later. No apologies, no nothing. We never worked anything out. We never even had a conversation with this dude. And he was just lying. Like, he just straight up lying to people. I'm like, bro, why not try to fix the situation? Why are you lying about it? I was just like, it was ridiculous. But anyways, so long story short,
we left the team.
We left the team. We left the whole league, not just the team. We left the entire freaking league. I was like, and we found this other league, and that's where the boys are playing now. They're playing for the Gators, and I freaking love this team. I love the league. I spoke with the commissioner because I did not want this incident to happen again. I was just like, listen, this is what's going on. This is what happened. You know, I'm looking for another spot to put these kids on because I really want them to finish out the season. This is my son's first year playing, and this was a horrible experience so far. What can you do? What can we do? Do you have anything available? And after listening to my story, he was very sympathetic with us, and he was just like, that's messed up that this was how your first season went. He was like, I promise you it's not always like that. I can't say for that league, but for his league, he was like, it's not like that. They do not run their league in that way, and he would be more than happy to have our boys come out. Yeah, and I was very appreciative. Yeah, he was just like, you know, this is his first season. He was like, come on, bring him over here. We'll get him set up, suited up, and they'll finish out the season. We'll give them, so we got some games that they can play in. And it just so happens that this league that we went to, they play against the league that we left.
They play the team that we just left.
Yes, they will be playing that team. In 3 weeks, in 2 weeks or 3, no, it's 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, they will be playing against that team that we love, and I cannot wait. Look how God worked, y'all. It's amazing. Yep.
So that's how we left the team, guys. That's why we are no longer on the Cowboys.
Yep. No more.
We are Florida Gators now.
I know, it hurt Freddie's soul to be a Florida Gator.
I hate the Gators, but
if your son play for him, you love him. And that's what's up. I'm just happy that the boys get to play at the end of the day. And they're on a really, really, really good team. The kids are awesome. They're so dedicated. Are you going to put some practice stuff in here so they can see it?
Yeah, for not too long.
Okay, so that you guys can see how they do. These kids do their own warm-ups without the coaches. They like sit there, they be doing all their stuff all on their own. I'm like, look at this discipline. That's what I'm talking about. And not one fight. All right, y'all. So that was the tea. Basically, we quit the team, we quit the league, and we joined a new team on a new league, and we absolutely love it, and everything is going so much better. Like I love it. Yes.
2 weeks, yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. It will be 3 weeks next week, but it's 2 weeks as of right now, and it's been freaking amazing. But yeah, so that was the tea. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we will see you in the next video. Life is a day-to-day experience, so enjoy. And 1 and 2 and 3. Say goodbye. Ooh, ooh. Say goodbye. Ooh, ooh. Yeah.